Yeah, the sun's burning fog off the Tennessee. The Vawl Navy's making waves and it's orange they bleed. Vawl Nation's tailgating and they're raring to go. Yeah, when Nealon gets to rocking, it's a hell of a show.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Vawls Deep Podcast, episode 33 in progress. Spur, Spanky, where's Corbin?
Somewhere.
How y'all doing?
Hell yeah. Dandy. I feel like I've been on a private jet straight to NIL land.
We hope everybody is having a great Wednesday night. We have a great show lined up for y'all. We're live on Facebook and YouTube. If you can't watch the entire show, it will be uploaded on Apple, Spotify, Amazon, every podcast platform possible. You can also rewatch it on Facebook and YouTube.
So, what are we going to talk about today, Luke?
We don't really have too much to.
It's been a quiet week. I don't think anything's really going on
around here.
Yeah.
It's off season. It's off season football. Ain't nothing going on.
Ain't nothing going on.
Yeah, nothing going on with the NCAA or anything like that.
Now, who's that? NCAA who?
We will talk more about the NCAA.
NCAA died 10 years ago when NCAA 14 was dead.
No, I think
NCAA
died this morning.
Don Dave, got after him a little bit. We're going to talk more about the NCAA and the investigation coming up. We're going to talk about both men and women basketball, starting to get into crunch time. It'll be March before you know it. Yeah,
we had an awful offensive performance last night, and not much better for the women on Sunday either. So, pretty rough week in athletics. It's happened. So
having technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
Keep talking.
Oh, hell, what happened?
We're also going to talk a little Tennessee baseball because it won't be long, and we'll be freezing our butts off watching the Fighting Vitellos in Lindsey Nelson Stadium. I absolutely cannot wait for that. It's less than 3 weeks away now. Well, about 2 weeks away, aren't we?
Yeah, it's going to be fun. We'll talk more about the Super Bowl too. Got the 49ers and Chiefs. The Lions really blew it.
Oh God, yes they did. I understand, and I guess we're going to talk a little bit more about it later, but sometimes you just got to have common sense.
I had a feeling it was going to happen, though.
They snatched defeat from the jaws of victory. You ever heard that one?
Yeah.
And that's exactly what they done. But, we got two good teams in the Super Bowl. The ratings should be tremendous. We got Reba, Usher, Taylor Swift, star power everywhere. The NFL's happy with this matchup, Jawan Jennings or Trey Smith's going to get a ring one way or the other. So...
Yeah, that's the kicker. I got that as a question coming up, by the way.
Okay.
Got some Tennessee football recruiting news coming your way. We have start bench cut coming up later in the show. Probably the fan favorite, the duel. Spur is the reigning champion. Can Spanky take the belt tonight?
Let's just rename this belt a Spur championship. It's mine.
The Spur. Okay.
You just giving up, Spanky?
No, I ain't giving up. I'm never giving up. I'm always on the up.
All right, Spanky and Spur will answer 5 tough questions, and the winner gets a nice piece of hardware. This is listener voted, so they battle it out, and then you let us know in the comments who you believe won the duel. Always entertaining. Of course, we have our college football pick'ems. So let's go over what we have so far. In first place, Corbin. His overall record is 1-11-68. He went 2-0 last week, saving him from drawing out of the cup, a misfortune for the final week. Spanky is in second place as of now. Overall record of 109-71, but Spanky went 0-3 last week.
Oh, Spanky!
Because he picked the wrong Super Bowl winner as well.
I just went in my heart.
I'm in third place. Overall record 108-71. I went 2-0. I picked the Chiefs to win it all. I'm also safe from drawing out of the cup of misfortune. Spur, fourth place, 107-73. You went 1-2 last week.
I got one last week.
There you go. Finally got one.
Yeah.
So Spurs also safe from drawing out of the cup of misfortune.
But you know what that means, Spanky?
That means I got to draw out of this damn cup.
Spanky, you got to draw the cup of misfortune.
We're gonna go over what all we got to do too, because we got to do these things. We're gonna give away some gift cards, some football cards, baseball cards, decals to the winner of our football pick'ems. I guess this will be the last week before we probably do.
Well, it's just a continuation from last week because we done the
then
championship games and the Super Bowl together.
I guess we'll do the NCAA tournament, and that'll be
fun.
That'll be fun.
I
to
got
do that.
one. We could take a prediction or a bet on how long the halftime show is from start to finish.
Over under 28 minutes.
Yeah, just like usually.
Who's
on,
doing it this year?
Usher.
Oh, that's right. That's
On
right.
pay-per-views, me and my friends, we have a competition every time Roman Reigns fights. We time his entrance.
Oh yeah,
This time it was at 3 minutes 20 seconds.
there's 2 segments on WWE.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back. Share this out to your friends. Let's have a good time tonight.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's the Vawl Daddy. I want to give a big shout out to the Fairview Union. Great musicians, local people. Chad's from my hometown. They were gracious enough to let us use their music for our podcast. Make sure you check them out. They're huge Tennessee fans. You won't be disappointed. Let's hear them play.
Man, you won't believe that roar when the boys find the checkerboard. The big orange is back. It's a fact. Volunteers, where you at? Get loud, staying proud. Send a message to the crowd. Y'all better get used to the fact the big orange is back on track. Coach Hyper, where you at? Getting it done, having fun. Power team #1. Y'all better get used to the fact the big orange is back.
All right, welcome back to episode 33 of the Vawls Deep
What time
Podcast.
is-
What time is it?
Go ahead.
What time is it?
Oh, it's about that time. Get your
What
arm ready.
time is it?
Get your arm ready.
Oh, I know what time it is. Coming to you live from Facebook and YouTube. We appreciate the likes, comments, and shares. Please keep them rolling in for us. We truly appreciate it. This segment is presented by our friends
I know, damn it.
at Big Orange Concrete Pumping. Taylor Jones with Big Orange Concrete Pumping has been doing this work for a very long time. He has one of the biggest line pumps in the state. So reach out to Taylor Jones with Big Orange Concrete Pumping for any of your concrete needs. Didn't have it on our list. Let's just hit the NCAA. It's just open mic. It's just whatever y'all want to say.
All I can say is, we thought this offseason might be a one to look forward to Nico, and then all of a sudden, the NCAA decides to shoot themselves in the foot, I do believe, because they are investigating the University of Tennessee for alleged NIL recruiting violations. What that means, nobody really knows yet, but it seems to stem from Nico Iamaleava's recruitment to Tennessee and his relationship with perhaps the collectives. I'm not sure if it's Spur Sports or who they're talking about, but the NCAA wants to be coming down on Tennessee. So what does Tennessee do? Says, come on, just try us. Just try us. And if I'm Tennessee, I look the NCAA right in their face and say, kiss our big orange ass.
Exactly.
It's one of them deals of it's like, we just got through with this. Like back in the summer and the off season, it's like you already proved that there's nothing here, and then you're coming back for more. It's like getting your ass whooped in an alley and then coming back for more. It's like, when are you going to learn to stay down?
10 months ago, the NCAA said that Tennessee was an exemplary example of transparency in an investigation, that we fully cooperated with the Jeremy Pruitt, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A grab, whatever we want to call it. It was self-reported. We self-punished ourselves. We accepted the NCAA punishment. And now suddenly want to come back with and try to enforce rules that didn't even exist when this NIL began. They can't. They're making up rules as they go, and then wanting to go back and say, well, we're going to enforce the rules we made now for last year. They didn't even exist then. So it makes no daggum sense whatsoever. The NCAA is a clown show. They're proving it I heard a caller on Feinbaum, and I don't watch Feinbaum too often. And
The Bama fan?
The Bama fan. A Bama fan sticking up for Tennessee. I thought, and I agree, his name's Legend.
Yeah, Legend.
If you haven't heard the call, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
So damn what? And I agree with him 100%. So what if Nico Iamaleon was getting $8 million to come to Tennessee? That's the name of the game right now. Bring it on, NCAA. We're waiting on you. And if you think Vawl Twitter is going to lie down or Vawl Nation is going to lie down, you got another thing coming because we're coming at you, NCAA. You've laid the first bullet down, but we're going to end this war. And the NCAA's probably had enough, and they're not going to be around much longer because the Tennessee Attorney General of the state of Tennessee and the Virginia Attorney General has already filed lawsuit against the NCAA.
You remember the last time people from Tennessee and Virginia was going to go war? We had a civil war. That was back in the old days. There's going to be a war going on here.
It's coming. Virginia's already signed on. As much as I hate them, I wouldn't be surprised if Florida doesn't get on board here the next couple of days.
Florida State and Georgia.
Florida State's coming on board.
I heard Georgia's about to get hit too. So
Georgia's about to get hit. They'll join on. Next thing you know, Michigan, Ohio State, whoever else. And then suddenly you got the big 30 schools coming together, and they're just going to say, screw you all. We're making our own deal. Deal with it.
Then they need to be the CFL. The CFL. College Football League. There we go.
We can be the XFL again, They don't exist.
No. Well, wait, never mind. The CFL's in Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah,
ACFL, American College Football League.
we basically been over for them over the last investigation. Gave them everything they wanted.
And we are tired of getting bent over.
But I tell
We
you,
want to do the bending.
But I'll tell you one thing I am very proud of, and that's the leadership we have at the University of Tennessee. And it starts with our chancellor, Donna Plowman. I mean, she is just, her letter to the NCAA was absolutely brilliant. She just flopped it right out on the table.
Putting it on.
It said, this is who we are, and we're not going to back down to you all.
She got Vawls deep in them.
Our athletic director, Danny White, was absolutely awesome as well. We love you, Danny. Love you. Lifetime contract right now. I'm good with it.
That's the thing, too, is you got Michigan, who blatantly gets caught. And then nothing. Just nothing.
Just go ahead and win the national title, Michigan, And you know what?
And the only thing they're really saying about us is we use private jets to
We
fly
use a
recruits.
private jet to fly Nico Iamaleon.
Hey, you know what they're saying out at Michigan right now?
What are they saying out at Michigan?
Oh, you ain't heard it?
No, let's hear it.
They're asking themselves a question, a big question.
What are they
Who
asking?
has it better than us? And now they're saying everybody.
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 You know what? You can't take a national championship away once you've won it.
No,
Once it's happened, it's there.
No, you can't, but it's
You
going to be pretty bad for Michigan.
You can remove a trophy out of a case, but it doesn't change what happened. I'm sorry. Oh.
Because guess what? You can take a trophy out of a case, but guess what's going to happen after that trophy gets out of the case? You can go buy another damn trophy.
That's right. You can buy another trophy.
Go buy another one.
You can buy a pitcher, right? I have a pitcher. We won this.
So do you think Tennessee starts the trend here? Or
I think shots have been fired. I think
we are
Tennessee,
the volunteer state for a reason.
That's true. That's true.
And I swear, I can't understand what in the hell the NCAA was thinking by going after Tennessee. Of all the schools to go after, of all the people not to get fired up.
Yeah.
I mean, our daggum fight song talks about killing feds.
Yep. Yeah.
It does.
Yep.
It's what we do.
Yeah.
We're going to be the torchbearers once again to eliminate the NCAA.
I think other teams are definitely going to follow.
Let's
you
look
got
at
to
it
stand
like
up
this.
to them.
Okay, let's look at it like this. And I hate to say this, I hate to give the man any credit, but if Jeremy Pruitt did not have the idea to give the players food and money out of Chick-fil-A or McDonald's bags or whatever, there wouldn't be this predicament. Because if they would have just came to us and we'd have never been in that sort of shit, then it would have been like, okay, but no, we're sick and damn tired of it.
Yeah.
And
Sick and tired of
the
it.
next step in all this is to make these athletes employees of the universities. That's coming very soon. To actually pay these players to play for the University of Tennessee or anybody for that matter.
It's going to become the NFL.
Yeah,
before long.
it's the minor league of the NFL now. We might as well just have an affiliate for all I care.
Do you think how much does this hurt like Tennessee in recruiting though?
I don't think it hurts. I think it helps.
I think it does.
I mean,
feel fired up.
let's take a look at this. You're a recruit sitting at home right now, and you see Twitter today, and you see the leadership at the University of Tennessee standing up and backing their players. That's who I want to play for. I want to play for Danny White, who's going to have my back. I want to play for Donna Plowman, who's going to have my back. I want to play for Josh Heupel, who's going to have my back. So these players, these potential student athletes, they see this. I want to play for Tennessee. I'm ready to suit up right now. Let's go.
All right, I like it. All right, let's get into Tennessee football real quick. Tennessee recruit Jordan Ross, a 5-star rusher, has moved up 31 spots. He's now the number 7 overall recruit in the 2024 class.
Yeah, he shipped in on a yacht from what I heard.
Oh yeah,
Private yacht. But
down the river,
yeah,
baby.
brought him up the river on a yacht.
Tennessee River,
Stephen Hensley yacht, I believe it was.
and a mountain
I did
man.
hear. I heard something about Stephen Hensley rolling him in on the realtor yacht.
It's his birthday day. Happy birthday, Steve.
Is it? Well, happy birthday.
Yeah, but hey,
Stephen. I missed
in
it.
all seriousness, it's another mega huge pickup for Tennessee. And as we said, the powers that be are trying to tear us down, but we're rising to the top. Ross is just an absolute beast, and he's in a position of need to shore up that defense. He has speed, size, strength, and the ability to be a stud in the SEC. So
Speaking of Steven,
that
there he
excites
is in the
me.
comments.
Did he
Stephen,
comment?
we're talking about you.
Yeah, happy birthday,
Steven
buddy.
says, "Go Vawls! You need a realtor."
Stephen, we heard that you brought Jordan Ross up the Tennessee River on that private yacht,
Oh,
one of those violations.
Yeah, man.
We're 17 days away from Tennessee baseball. Tony Vitello's Tennessee Volunteers came in number 8 in the preseason top 25 poll by Baseball
Fired up
America.
today.
I like you fired up, Spur.
Hey, the SEC is once again stacked in baseball. What is it? 5 of the top 10 teams are SEC.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. It's truly harder to win the SEC tournament than it is a national championship in baseball, I believe.
It's almost set up to where if you win the SEC tournament, you are not, 100% of the time, but history shows you're going to win the national
Yeah,
championship.
I mean, truthfully, just like you said, we could have half the field of the College World Series could be SEC teams. It's just crazy.
We've talked about it a fair amount. I remember going to games as a kid, and before Tony Vitello, there would be maybe a couple hundred people there, and
They used to give
They would
out
just-
tickets at the Burger King.
yeah,
I remember if you bought a Whopper, you got 2 tickets to the game.
I barely knew Tennessee baseball existed.
And that's
6
when
years
they
ago.
had the playground up there and the swing set, the slides and stuff. And there's more people up at the slides than there was down in the bleachers.
yeah. I mean, they just basically let you in for free. You know?
Yep, but tickets today are hard to come by.
I kind of wish it's like that today, but it is. It's just how it is.
They've had stadium upgrades, their additional seating, and we're still sold out almost for the entire season already.
Is the renovation complete, or is it?
It's supposed to be complete by the time the first game is.
Okay.
But it's a great time to be a Vol fan, and it's also a great time to be a ticket scalper if you've got tickets already.
Yeah.
Rodney, you're gonna make some money this year, buddy.
Yeah, it's special on the hill right now in every single sport. Obviously, football's king, always will be, But Tony, in my opinion, has moved past Rick Barnes for me personally. He's made baseball my second favorite sport to watch at the University of Tennessee.
And that ain't bashing Rick Barnes
it's
either.
not. It's not.
It's just how it is.
But how nice is it just to literally be great at everything?
I don't know. I ask myself that every day when I wake up. I try to figure it out every day. I look at myself and I just say, how can I get better looking today? I can't answer it. Been blessed.
Yeah, it's a great time to be a Tennessee Vol. But then the NCAA wants to come down on us. Again, pick up the phone and tell them where to stick these allegations. From football to basketball, baseball, softball, swimming, golf, tennis, women's soccer, women's basketball, bowling, the hockey ice balls. Tennessee is the everything university, and it's awesome.
Yeah, it's just nice to have that.
That's right. Yeah.
It's nice to have that. I don't know. In between football season, to have them sports to carry you. I mean, it's a long time.
It is
if
9
don't-
months.
We gotta do something to pass time. I'll tell you, the month of July to me, and everybody might say, "Oh, it's the best month. You get to go out vacation." No, July for me is the worst month of all time.
But it scares me. What's the NCAA trying to do here? Are they trying to say that Nico's ineligible? If we look at the NCAA and tell them to F off, is the NCAA going to tell us, well, fine, you all F off and you can't play in our sports anymore? What's their avenue?
Well, you know what? We're too damn good. We're gonna play each other.
We've already got a temporary order, restraining order against them, and that's part of that lawsuit. So that stops anything from happening right then and there until a judge sees it. So if you've not seen the lawsuit, the entire 20-page lawsuit is posted right now on the Vawls Deep Podcast Facebook page. So you can go check it out right now.
I've not read it. I have a hard time reading it.
Yeah, good luck with that, Spanky.
yeah.
I need somebody to interpret.
We'll educate you at some point, Spanky.
Just give me the Iggy, brother.
That's probably why Corbin missed. He's probably trying to figure out how to read.
He's getting all.
So I was guessing.
Ryan's asking about the ice balls being a part of the athletic department. Ryan, the ice balls are actually a club sport, so they're not Division I. they've not gotten that big yet. But hopefully someday, there's not many schools around that have Division I hockey. University of Alabama Huntsville will be the only one that I know of that has Division I hockey anywhere within an 8-hour drive up here.
I think we're froze.
Are we froze? I think we are having some streaming issues.
No, I'm
good?
Yeah.
All right, maybe it's just my computer. I don't know.
We're
We're going to have to check out some Tennessee softball this season as well. Tennessee softball, preseason number 2 team in the country, bringing a lot of great players back. Softball's fun to watch.
Yep. Karen Weekly has this thing rolling. It's our highest preseason rankings in Tennessee history. And just like baseball, the SEC is loaded in softball as well. The softball game, it's just so fast and intense. Just this week, Danny White announced upgrades to Sherry Parker Lee Stadium. It'll include improvements to the home bench area, the players area, and then some additional seating in the outfield. So I'm excited to see upgrades to the softball field. It's kind of landlocked there with the railroad tracks, but whatever they can do to help out, we appreciate it.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird.
God bless you, Danny White.
Kind of a weird spot, yeah. Danny, that's what your tattoo needs to be from beating Bama.
God bless you, Danny White.
No, just a picture of Danny White.
you got golly. I'll think about it.
I done Hypel, you do Danny White. Spanky does Donde Plowman.
I'll take it.
You'll do it?
Yeah.
You'll do it? Kiana says you need some Hooked on Phonics. Spanky.
Phonics? What's that
He
mean?
don't know what that means either.
Kiana, I'm fired up today, so, a little bit different than normal.
What is it? It's the hook on phony working for me.
I don't know what you're talking about on that.
Hey, I just saw on Twitter it is official. Look at this, Spur.
What is it?
Mark Packer just put. It's official. On October 24th, Rivalry Thursday will be at the Cofield and Team Down the Road game. You heard it here, folks.
Cofield and Wartburg?
Nope.
Oh, Cofield and
All right, let's talk Super Bowl real
That'd be
quick.
cool.
Who would you all rather
That is
win
awesome.
the Super Bowl? Juwan Jennings with the 49ers or Trey Smith with the Chiefs?
I'm probably more of a Chiefs fan than I am a 49ers fan. But I'm going to say I want to see Juwan Jennings personally win the Super Bowl. Trey Smith's already got one, does he not?
He does.
Yeah,
So
he
let's
does.
let Juwan Jennings get one. Pass the buck around just a little bit.
Watch him get a Hail Mary in the Super Bowl.
Hey, that catch
That-
he made,
yeah,
that catch he made in that NFC Championship, that sent back memories. So I flashed right back to Georgia.
That's what I was about to say. Gave
Mitch
me
Jones on the
flashback.
knee crying, everybody.
I think everybody in Knoxville was like, Juwan Jennings.
I'll never
Juwan
forget
Jennings.
where I was for that. Me
won't either.
and Dad went somewhere, whatever, and we were listening to it on the radio. We were coming back home. Where we pulled in the garage. We pull in the garage, and as we pull into the driveway, whatever, is when Georgia, threw the touchdown pass. And then I get out of the truck, whatever, and then I hear Dad screaming in the truck. He's sitting in the truck, listened to the last minute. Then we ran inside and watched the highlight on the game. Couldn't believe it.
Yeah, but if it hadn't been for what was it, Bert? We would never. Is that right? Or Tim Priest? Tim Priest with Bob Kessling, correct,
Yep,
for football.
Tim.
If it hadn't been for Tim Priest, you'd have never known what happened.
Never known.
Bob Kessling didn't describe the play for nothing.
You don't like Bob. Hey,
Tennessee wins.
let us know in the comments if it's coming in clear on your all's end, or are we buffering a little bit. We'll be right back. We're going to have a start bench cut.
Big Orange Concrete Pumping. They can accommodate any residential or commercial concrete project that you may have in mind. They have one of the biggest line pumps in the state. They take a lot of pride in their work, and they're waiting on your phone call today. Their number is 865-371-3367. Whether you're pumping noise and kneeling or pumping concrete, make sure you roll with the Big Orange. That's Big Orange Concrete Pumping, 865-371-3367. Z&N Concrete are the professionals you need to call for all of your concrete finishing needs. Driveways, sidewalks, curbs, garage pads, footers, and much more. They can do it all. No job is too big, no job is too small. Give Z&N Concrete a call today, 865-360-6176. Residential or commercial. That's Z&N Concrete, 865 360-6176.
All right, we're back. We are apparently buffering, whatever.
If you can't hear us live, we'll repost this as soon as we're done. So
we will. It'll be on
it's going to be a good show regardless,
all
I promise.
podcast platforms. Very, very aggravating that this show's doing this.
Here, let's redo it. No, we're live, pal.
Let's go.
Huh? Oh, okay. Next, we have start, bench, cut. How this works is I'll give a question. We rank our answers in order from first to last, start being one and cut being last.
Keona says it's just me and Spanky buffering, that you're good. So it's kind of odd.
Oh, that's weird. Let's see.
We'll try to get it straightened out. You don't want to see us anyway.
We're going to put ourselves on the straight and narrow way.
I don't blame her there. I'm just kidding, Spur.
Yeah, I don't blame her either.
You're beautiful.
Yeah.
Start, bench, cut. These quarterbacks, if you had to have one for a game-winning drive, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes.
Pretty easy for me. Start the greatest of all time, Tom Brady. I don't like him personally, but he's the greatest of all time. And he's done it more than any of the other. And I'm going to bench Patrick Mahomes because I think he's probably going to be the second or third greatest quarterback that's ever played the game. And I'm cutting Aaron Rodgers.
To me, it's a hard decision. But like Spur said, the greatest of all time, Tom Brady. The next, I'm going to go with Aaron Rodgers because he's had, when it comes to the Hail Mary play, like who's better at it than Aaron Rodgers? For some reason, he just finds a way to find them. And then to me, Patrick Mahomes. And look, here's my thing on Patrick Mahomes, and especially here of late. Everybody remembers the feeling anytime the Patriots came on TV. You just looked there and you hate them. Mm-hmm. Well, you know what? I'll go ahead and say it. I remember when the Chiefs was America's team, but right now they're the most hated team in America, in my opinion. And it's all because of one person. And we know who that special Jezebel is. But it's not just that.
Hey, whoa. Don't talk about Andy Reid's wife like that.
Oh, okay, yeah. But look, it's changed the whole mindset of the team. Patrick Mahomes, he's nothing but a crybaby, always wanting the calls, always complaining, whining. Travis Kelce couldn't catch sometimes a damn cold in the winter. And then he'll throw his helmet down, pitch a fit, and all that stuff.
You want a bold prediction? I'll give you a bold prediction. Super Bowl Sunday is Travis Kelce's last game.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
You think he retires with his brother?
Corbin says he's going to propose to Taylor.
Oh, my God. And you know that there's some people in some damn suits in an office right now that want that to happen.
Yep.
Instead of I'm going to Disney World, it's we're getting married at Disney World. The marketing in that would be insane. There's a reason I like Jason Kelce better.
I like him, too. I like him a lot better.
Yeah.
Kiana says Justin has a good view, though.
Yeah, I guess
Spanky.
so. I'll give you that, Kiana. You know, I'm looking at Johnny Cash flipping off the NCAA right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to start. Yeah, I really wanted a shirt made, but Spanky's.
People won't help you out, man.
Yeah.
You didn't call me.
I'm going to start Mahomes on game-winning drives. I'm gonna bench Aaron Rodgers. Just personal preference.
Well, okay.
I'm going to cut Brady. I don't know.
I don't think cut Brady in any football question.
I don't know. That's just what I'm doing. Start, bench, cut. Who you giving the ball to for a game-winning shot? Larry Bird, Steph Curry, Kobe Bryant.
All in their prime?
Yeah, all in their prime.
I'm going to start Kobe Bryant.
Not Dion.
Hey now. Calm
Don't be
down.
erecting on us over there.
I'm going to start Kobe Bryant. There's a reason when you have a shot named after you, when a kid throws something in the trash can, they say Kobe, then you deserve to be one of the best of all time when it comes to that. Next, I want to get to Larry Bird. As Luke can attest, on NBA 2K24, that man doesn't miss. You could hit him with a damn stick, and he ain't missing. This man across from me had 65 points with Larry Bird. He ain't missing. And then Steph Curry.
What's crazy is that's a video game, and it still ain't what Luke had done.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
In a loss.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, I know we don't really talk about high school a lot, but like Jellicoe, their best player, he had 11 three-pointers in a basketball game. Scored 50 points. His team lost by 20 to Harriman.
Yeah.
Can you imagine scoring 50 points in a basketball game and your team still lose by 20?
I mean,
There would be some fights after that game.
Dalton Connect scored 31. We lost last night.
And
so,
that's
you know.
Larry Bird's baby boy right there, Dalton Connect. Larry Bird's baby boy. You heard it here first, people. But I'm going to go with Kobe, Larry, and then cut Steph.
You know, that's the right order. You start Kobe Bryant. He can shoot anywhere on the court, make any shot on the court. You bench Larry Bird for the exact same reason because he can shoot from behind the backboard if he has to and make it. And Steph Curry, I think
that Big Mac.
I think Steph Curry is muddy from three, but I'm not sure how he is underneath the basket. So if you had to have one underneath, I'm not sure Steph Curry gets that for you. Other two can.
I'm gonna start Bird just because I'm biased.
I
just
love Larry Bird. I grew up loving him.
And I love Kobe too.
I hate the color green.
Hey, who'd you play with, Magic or Bird, on the old video game?
Bird.
He
Yeah,
was
I was
always
saying
Celtics. I was either the Heat or the Lakers.
No. Do you
I played with the Bulls
Do
once.
you remember the Magic versus Bird game on a classic Nintendo?
I do
That's
not.
before you. I'm old, guys. Sorry.
I didn't know. I meant
Kiana, that's before your all's time.
Nintendo I had was the DS. I had Mario Kart on there.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut Steph.
My first basketball game was called Double Dribble.
Really?
And I loved
what
it.
was that on?
The classic Nintendo.
Oh,
Double Dribble.
double dribble. All right, this was for Corbin, but he does in.
Can we just skip this one?
No, we gotta do it.
No.
Yeah.
Who's the most over? I throw him one in there. I throw him a bone, and he won't even show up.
He ain't even here to get the bone. He's probably somewhere getting a bone or something.
Who's the most overrated NASCAR driver? Martin Truex Jr., Dale Earnhardt Jr., or Denny Hamlin?
All of them.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. Dale Earnhardt Jr. has been
Every one of
overrated
them.
from the very beginning. I don't know if he would have ever made the NASCAR circuit if it hadn't been for his father.
I watched the
I'm gonna-
video.
Bench Denny Hamlin, I'm going to cut Martin Truex Jr. I think Truex is a pretty good driver.
I couldn't tell you any of them. I'm cutting all of them.
Yeah.
I watched a video on a NASCAR fight. It was like Jeff Gordon and somebody got into it. I can't remember who it was.
Oh, yeah.
Kushlowski or something. I don't know. That's all NASCAR I know.
Did you already do your Spur?
Yeah.
I
We're
wasn't
good.
paying attention. I'm gonna
I don't
start.
blame you. I wouldn't have paid
I'm gonna
attention
start.
either. Nah.
NASCAR's so boring. Dale Earnhardt. I'm gonna start him. I'm gonna bench Denny Hamlin. I'm gonna cut Truex, but I really don't know what I'm talking about. Start bench cut who the best NBA franchise of all time is: the Lakers, the Celtics, or the new Golden State Warriors.
Of all time, it's the Boston Celtics.
Oh, God.
Then followed by the Lakers and then the new Golden State Warriors.
God, no. It goes the Lakers, the Celtics, then the Warriors.
I'm talking all time. You go way
If
back.
you go way back, the
Way
Celtics
back.
or the Celtics.
I don't care.
That old
You're
court,
just saying this because they're green.
that
That's
old
all.
court with that kind of checkered
Well,
wood
look,
on it.
I used
Played
to
in
like the Lakers,
Played in the old Boston Gardens.
but now I can't like them because they're colors, and we both know this. I even had LeBron James jersey. I hid that thing because it's purple and gold. But look, yes, I get it. The Celtics have the long history, and the Lakers really didn't start winning until the 80s. But they have one less championship than the Celtics. Do the math there. If the Celtics have this long history, then why don't they have way more championships than the Lakers?
Justin Morrison says that his favorite NASCAR driver was Dick Trickle. If he had teamed up with Harry Gann, it would have been a great team.
I'd probably believe that used to be a driver.
It is. That's
Oh.
straight up, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah
thought
he's
it-
legit. That's why I said it.
Okay.
And Justin Morrison said in the comments, the Bulls dynasty. And yes, the Bulls is a really good dynasty. That probably could have been third. But I'll tell you this right now, something with the Bulls, and that it's the greatest documentary ever. This might be off topic. But what the Bulls fans and all them did to Jerry Krause's wife, that was a bunch of bullshit. You know that? I'm sorry,
hadn't
that's
seen it.
sad. So what
You
it
didn't
was,
see it?
No, I'm not a Bulls
they
fan. so I never
were,
watched
they
it.
were honoring him. They hung a banner up, something for him. His wife was there. You know, he's dead. And when they were in the whole ceremony, they were booing the whole time. And
sad.
she's out there crying her eyes out and everything. Like some of the old Bulls players didn't even show up. Like, you know, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, none of them showed up. It's kind of sad.
That sounds sad.
Yeah, y'all are froze again. I don't know what's up with this.
They can still hear us, so we're good, right?
Yeah.
As long as they can hear us, just put a picture of us, we're happy.
It's a podcast. You're supposed to listen to it in your AirPods.
We like to give them the video. Yeah, I'm starting the
I can read my
Celtics. I'm benching the Lakers. And I'm cutting the Warriors. Kiana says Celtics all time. Spanky is a baby.
I am not a baby.
Yeah, Celtics all time.
I can be any woman's baby out there if they want me to be. But I ain't being a baby on this.
Sounds like a diaper fetish.
You gonna tell them you're the what is it? The women's pet?
Women's pet, men's regret.
You can't leave that out.
Yeah.
Later on, Spanky will give out his OnlyFans to all you hungry females out there.
Age is
he
19 to ages 50. I'll
19,
take
dang.
it.
Is that one of those
bro.
where you?
Well, you gotta remember, I'm just like early 20s.
Is that one of those where you pay them to subscribe to you?
Yeah.
I figured that's what it was.
Starbench cut these UFC fighters: Anderson Silva, John Jones, George St. Pierre.
Where's Brock Lesnar at?
In some kind of Vince McMahon.
Oh yeah, he's in
investigation.
trouble. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in bad trouble. I'm gonna go
Someone-
with
someone peed on him.
God. Yeah. Oh, he may have had a toy. named
Allegedly.
after him.
Allegedly.
He might have a toy named
Allegedly.
after him. Luke, have you heard about any of this?
does this keep doing this?
We
Yeah.
don't know. Have you heard about all this stuff going on?
Let's not talk about it.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's a children's show.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with Anderson Silva first, and then I'm gonna go John Jones, and then I'm gonna go George.
Yeah, I think
I'm not big on UFC.
I'm not big on UFC either. I'm going to start John Jones just to be a little different. I'm going to bench Anderson Silva, and I'm going to cut St. Pierre. It'd have been Olivia St. Pierre that started him, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna start Anderson Silva. I'm gonna bench St. Pierre, and I'm gonna cut John Jones just because of how many drug tests that he's failed.
I got an idea. Won't we switch the cameras?
What would that matter?
Yeah, what does that
Like
matter?
maybe it's the lighting or something.
I don't know.
Oh no, it ain't the lot. I think it's in the settings. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if we're buffering or not, but we'll be right back. That was Start Bench Cut. Very fun segment. One of my personal favorites. We'll have our second main talking point when we when we get back.
Trident Hydro Clean, your exterior home cleaning professionals, house, roof, driveway, concrete, gutters, and much more. Trident Hydro Clean, 865-363-8815. They've been in business for 5 years, and they have a 5-star Google rating and a 5-star Facebook rating. Call Jacob today. Give your house, driveway, and or patio the care it deserves. 100% satisfaction guarantee. See the difference between a professional and amateur cleaning. That's 865-363-8815.
Do you have dreams about what your property could be? Whether it's driveways, ponds, septic, new home construction, or even forestry mulching, let us earn your business and make your property dreams come true. Call Premier Excavation at 865-766-9408. You can also find us on Facebook or Instagram. Thank you for supporting small businesses that support you. Again, that's Premier Excavation at 865-766-9408.
All right, we're back. We are buffering, so we apologize about that.
Don't know what it is, but
I don't know what it is.
again, if you can't hear us now, just join us later on. We're going to post this on all the different platforms, so you can catch us
Hello,
later.
is it me you're looking for?
Who's looking
And you
for
just
you?
ran us off.
Lionel Richie's coming to Knoxville, everybody.
He's told me this like 6 times.
I was with him when I found out. I was very happy. When my dad
We found out about the camera, though. It's on low power mode. Second main talking point of the day, presented by Trident Hydro Clean. Thank you, Jacob Haney with Trident Hydro Clean, for sponsoring this segment. Please reach out to him for all of your pressure washing needs. Share this out to your friends. We've got giveaways coming up next or soon, and then we've got the duel as well. Let's talk some Tennessee basketball. Rick Barnes' squad continues to impress. Well, I wrote this before yesterday. But they beat Vanderbilt 75-62. Not the prettiest win, but Vanderbilt has been known to give us a hard time, and especially on the road. Tennessee played South Carolina last night at Thompson Bowl, and they lost 63-59. This brings Tennessee's
Could you
record.
say they played? Really?
They showed up, I guess.
They were
showed up?
there.
They were there. They were there. Some of them. Dalton Connect was there. This brings Tennessee's record to 15-5 on the season.
I heard they're selling ibuprofen there at the
Last
for his
night.
back.
Last night was awful. There's no sugarcoating it. It was just a bad performance. Luke, you have the stats, don't you?
I don't have many. We could do this. We could do Dalton Connect had 31 points. The rest of the team had 28.
You know, it's kind of what I was afraid of was happening. We all know Ziggs, Triple J, Santi, Adu, and all the Vawls could play. Are they getting too dependent on Dalton Connect? That's my question.
So I think 100%.
He's an absolute beast, no doubt. But this team should be able to win even without him. We have that much talent without Dalton Connect. But last night, nothing was falling our way. We missed layups. We missed dunks. We missed wide open looks. We couldn't hit the free throws. We didn't rebound like normal and just looked all out of sorts. These things happen in basketball. It's not time to panic or worry too much. It's just late January right now. Let's get these type of games out of our system right now.
That's all you can do. I mean, we kind of look like we did. We went to Mississippi State, of course, Pat Adams don't help anything.
Yeah,
but
give some credit to South Carolina. They made critical shots late and played their style of ball to win. And just like you said, the officiating, let's just say that was embarrassing.
it was bad.
The referees didn't cost us the game, but we certainly allowed them in South Carolina to get into our heads. And
for sure, we're obviously an aggressive, defensive team, and we couldn't be that, and especially in the second half, we couldn't be that.
I mean, we started the game down 7-0, and we missed free throws. It just wasn't our night. I questioned, could we have been distracted from all this investigation news?
Yeah, I mean, that was my thoughts in the first half too.
There's no excuse to miss a layup or a slam dunk, but
No.
Yeah, that was my thoughts in the first half, and then I thought, maybe not. But you never know what all is going on right now behind closed doors. Tennessee Lady Vols took a loss to Ole Miss in Oxford, 75-80. Poor performance overall for Kelly Harper's Lady Vols.
Yeah,
Not good.
offensively they played pretty well. Ole Miss just couldn't be stopped. It's rare for the Lady Vols to be out rebounded, but Ole Miss did just that. The seat's getting a little bit warmer for Kelly Harper, and I hate that, but there's a loud minority of fans that want her gone. I'm not one of those, but when women's basketball is our weakest sport at Tennessee, then something is going on.
Yeah, it's very true. Do you agree that with the criticism that she's getting, or
it's somewhat okay to criticize them. And again, they're the lowest ranked team at Tennessee right now in any major sport. That being said, they played a very tough schedule. They have great fan support. The SEC just did a 30-minute feature on them that was fantastic. I don't know if you've seen that or not, but it's really good on Kelly and the Lady Vols.
I caught some of it.
Yeah, Kelly's a very good coach. Women's basketball has evolved so much since Pat was with us, and if we was to move on from Kelly, who are we going to replace her with? Dawn Staley isn't leaving South Carolina. I mean, she's the queen there. She's their Pat Summit. Mm-hmm. Kim Mulkey isn't wanted here.
No.
Gino will be ran off. There's only 3 or 4 coaches in women's basketball that would even be considered. I don't know. I like Kelly. I wish her well.
You remember having last time a coach named Gino was wanted here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't go good, did it?
So let's hope they get it together. I still think they're a tournament team. They got some strong inside presence. Kia Jackson's going to be a first-round WNBA player, so they can put it together and make a run. They'll be all right. I really like Kelly, and I really hope they get it together. I really do. Go Lady Vols. Go out and support them, please.
Lady Vols will travel to Athens, take on Georgia tomorrow night at 7. Hopefully they have a nice bounce-back game. Speaking of Lady Vols, we done the men last week, so let's do the women this week. Give me your Mount Rushmore of Tennessee Lady Vol basketball players and an honorable mention. Let's do one at a time.
Number one, I think it's quite obvious. I think Spur probably got the same number one here. It's Candace Parker. When you think of Ladies Vols basketball besides Pat Summit, you think of Candace Parker.
Well, I went a little different.
Okay.
I went Shamikwa Holsquall as my number one.
Okay.
But I really don't have these in any kind of order.
Well, she's my number 2. She's my number 2.
So.
Yeah, I've got Holdsclaw at number 1 as well, and I've got Candace Parker at number 2.
Well, I have Candace Parker at number 2 as well. So, Shamikwa Holdsclaw and Candace Parker, no doubt.
Who's your 3?
Kelly Harper. I know we just got done talking to her as a coach, she's a great player at Tennessee. Can't take that away from her.
I went with Tamika Catchings.
Okay.
Yep.
I went Kara Lawson as my number 3. I used to love Kara as a kid.
Yep. Kara is actually my honorable mention.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and put that out there.
And then last, I went with Michelle
Marciniak.
Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go. I said it for
I
you.
have a terrible time reading my notes.
I'm glad you took notes on it, though. I'm happy for you.
Oh, he just done it just now.
That's okay. That's okay. My number 4 it goes back just a little bit. I went with Bridget Gordon.
That's why I got it.
Okay, there we go.
And my honorable mention is Tamika Catchings.
We'd be on the same page. I knew it.
So that's my order. Sorry for the buffering. Again, it's extremely aggravating for us too.
Someone said Ace Clement is number 4. Ace is a great one too. The Lady Vols have had so many. You can almost name 3 off of one team that you can put off this Mount Rushmore. All the Meeks.
Samuel says, "What's up, y'all? Go Vols! We better win, boys." What's up? Thank you for listening. Hopefully the buffing ain't too horrible. Again, this will be shared out on all of our podcast platforms after this airs.
Watch it back later.
Justin Morrison says we'd be 8-11 without Dalton Connect. I thoroughly disagree with that. I think that
we were already gonna be okay with Ziegler and all
I think
them
we've been
coming
fine.
back, but
Yeah.
I think I don't know. I think we'd be okay. We just had to find different ways to than what we're doing now. But thank you all for listening for our second main talking point of the day. We still have a lot to talk about. Have our predictions, our giveaways, instructions. But next we have the duel. Who will win the belt? Show them the belt, Spur.
Oh yeah, I got the belt right here. Right here, my belt.
All right, we'll be right back. Hopefully that the Wi-Fi helps a little bit.
Do you have dreams about what your property could be? Whether it's driveways, ponds, septic, new home construction, or even forestry mulching, let us earn your business and make your property dreams come true. Call Premier Excavation at 865-766-9408. You can also find us on Facebook or Instagram. Thank you for supporting small businesses that support you. Again, that's Premier Excavation at 865-766-9408.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your man here, the Spank. Like myself, D&M Fencing are the best in the business today. They can install wood, chain link, vinyl, picket, composed metal, barbed wire, heck, bring them bamboo sticks, and they can install them things for you too. D&M Fencing, do it right the first time. Their numbers are 865-435-4515 or 865-387-1026. Give my friend Ted a call today. That's D&M Fencing.
All right, and we're back. Next, we've got the duel presented by Premier Excavation. Spanky and Spur will battle it out over a few tough questions, and the winner not only gets bragging rights, but they get to drag around some hardware with them for the week.
Don't touch my belt.
Thank you. I touch whatever I want.
Hey,
That's what Vince said.
it is what Ben said.
All right.
He'll pay you for it, too.
Question 1. Let's talk. We done some women last week. Let's talk some women again.
Older women.
The women go to Tennessee baseball games to watch actual baseball or to look at Tony Vitello.
Let's be honest here. Luke, remember when you talked about going to all the UT baseball games for Tony V and all that stuff, how it was pretty sad, and there's maybe 115 people there. Out of that 115 people, how many of them were women?
Careful.
I don't know.
It wasn't a good ratio. It was not a good ratio, and I'm telling you. And look, there is some girls out there that do like Tennessee baseball. I'm not taking that away. But it's just like this. There is not as many women watching football as there was before Taylor Swift came along. And now the women of the University of Tennessee, they have found their man. They have found the apple to their eye. They have found their crush. They have found Tony V, baby. And I like it. Because you know what? I hate, look, this is going to get a little graphic here when I say this. Okay, nobody take it wrong here.
Okay.
But sex sells.
It does?
It does. It gets the people going. People get feelings that they've never had before, and that's why some of these women are going to Tennessee games. They love seeing Tony Vitello and baseball
Hey, Spanky,
fans.
when was the first time you went to a Tennessee baseball game?
It was first time I ever went was a little boy. We took a team baseball field trip to a Tennessee game.
All right.
They were giving out tickets.
When was the second time you ever went?
Probably a year ago.
Oh, you went during Tony Vitello days. Spanky, are you going to watch baseball or are you going to watch Tony Vitello?
No, he gave me a free MVP ticket, and we went.
You know,
And then, my first time ever sitting in that area, the MVP seats, and I've been ruined ever since.
Spanky, let's be honest. The women are going to watch the Vawl Daddy, the Spur Daddy, and Spanky.
Yeah.
Because we're there. We're there. We're at the Tennessee baseball games. They're coming to see us. They want to see Tony Vitello. And, you know, he's in the dugout the whole time.
You got good
we're
points
there in the
where they are
stands.
here.
We're
Look
mingling
here, they
around.
can see us here at Cofield, Tennessee, baby. They ain't even got to drive all the way to Knoxville. They ain't got to get on that interstate. They ain't even got to get off the interstate. They can come see us down Coal Hill Road, baby.
The Spurs happily taken. You know, none of them want those baseball games. But, you know, it's awesome that we got Tony Vitello, and, you know, whatever brings them in, I think it's more along the lines of guys that want to come to baseball games that's having to buy an extra ticket just so they can get permission to come.
Look,
Yeah.
look, we all know what it is, okay? It's Tony Vitello's getting them in the door. It's the players getting them to come back.
You know what
That's
it is?
what it is.
You know what it is? It's those fantastic concession stand hot dogs.
Oh, my God. Do we really
You
got to
opened
talk?
up a door now.
Them hot dogs are the best hot
Yes,
dogs
they are.
around.
See,
And,
so we agree with.
Oh, my God. I remember when we went to them MVP seats, they had all the free hot dogs you can eat. Look, we
can't-
need to try that again. I'm telling you. God almighty, just hot dogs everywhere.
I knew I'd get Spanky turned on talking about hot dogs.
It don't take
that's,
much.
That's all it took.
And honestly, I'm more of a cheeseburger kind of guy, but there's just something about that Hebrew national hot
For
dog.
some reason, that doesn't surprise me any.
I'm a cheeseburger man.
What's he trying to say, Spanky?
I don't know.
All right, question 2. Which is worse for college football, the NCAA or NIL and the transfer portal?
Well, the transfer portal and NIL's here to stay. The NCAA is what's wrong with college football right now and college sports altogether. They ain't got a clue what's going on. They're making up crap as they go. They get in their own way. They step on their own feet. The NCAA is an absolute joke. Who's running it? I mean, golly.
I'll make an argument with
Fix
that.
to get
against
Facebook
that.
banned. Fix to get Facebook banned. Is Joe Biden running the NCAA? or
Oh
something?
God, we're banned now. They're going. Look, we're down to 6 people watching now. God Almighty, we were up to the teens.
I think that's a buffering, but I don't know.
I hope it's buffering when I say that, but at the same time, it's just, is there any leadership there at all worth anything? I don't get it. I just don't get how they can be so clueless with such a big organization. I know that it can't be easy, but at the same time, just set some guidelines and go with them. Good grief, it's not that difficult to come up with some rules.
Well, here's my thing too, and I'm not trying to defend the NCAA here when I say this, but just the sake of having an argument. Before NIL and before the transfer portal, when was really the times we would sit and complain about the NCAA?
Every year.
It wasn't as much because you know why? It's especially with this case.
They couldn't figure out a playoff system. They couldn't figure out how to choose their national champion. They couldn't figure out how to do a BCS.
But you're not.
They can't figure out their
taking
polls.
things away from people like they are trying to with us.
No,
yeah, it's just a bunch of idiots who can't figure nothing out. But
Yeah.
this is real implications here. They're trying to take away scholarships. They're trying to take away
Yeah, they tell
eligibility from us.
a kid he's not eligible to play football because someone bought him a hot dog at a baseball game. That's what he did before. They take away your scholarship because someone bought you one of those hot dogs.
And look, I'm not
It's
saying I'm
ridiculous.
defending them. They're idiots here. But I'll tell you, the transfer portal NIL is the root of all this. Okay? We all knew people wanted the players to get paid. It's
So-
like what
so-
Roll Tide Willie said. He would not
So-
pay the players.
So capitalism
Don't give
is
a piss about nothing but
capitalism
the
isn't
tide.
wrong.
Oh, yeah. We
Freedom.
don't give a piss about the tide.
So you're saying it's perfectly fine for a coach to just up and leave a program, but a student athlete can't have that same right. If he,
I'm not
he has
saying that
reasons to
is right. But look, it's the principle. It's the way it's laid out. I'm not saying it's right or I'm not saying it's wrong. But that's how it is. The
When you
coaches
sign-
are employees. The players are not. And I do think that is wrong. That is terrible. But
When you
that's
sign-
just how it is.
When you sign to play at Tennessee, you sign a year-to-year contract. You're not guaranteed 4 years at Tennessee. You could play your freshman year, and the coach decided he didn't want you anymore, and you're just out on your own. What's to say a student shouldn't have that same right?
I do think they deserve that same right. I'm not arguing against it.
And yeah, NIL's opened up a big can of worms, but you know what? Let these people make the money they can make while they can make it.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the window's small. Not all these kids go to the NFL. Not all these kids go to the UFL. If you can make a couple $100,000 while you're in school, have at it. That's what America's all about, the land of
It is.
opportunity. and we're giving them opportunity now.
But I do think there needs
God
to be,
bless the Vawl Club.
There needs to be limitations here to this NIL stuff. There needs to be limitations to it. And I'll go ahead on and say, I don't think that people should be using NIL as a recruiting tool. I don't think that whatsoever. Because then that's when you're going to have team friction and team divide, and you can't have a good staff together.
There's no other way to do it, though.
The only way I know how to do it is you sign a contract like every coach does. What happens if that coach leaves? That university has to pay them back that money. If they sign the contract, if you transfer, you have to pay back the NIL. And I know they're not associated with school.
They're not
but
associated,
they got to
exactly.
pay back that money in order to transfer. They need to set it up somehow that way. And I get NIL's not part of the school.
Maybe the private company can do that. If Spire Sports wants to put that as part of their contract, they can certainly do so.
I think that would take care of
It's
a
a
lot.
private business paying these people. It's not the university paying these people. It's a private business.
But if these private businesses would put that in their contract, in order to get your
Nico's
money.
contract doesn't even say he has to play at Tennessee. He can go wherever he wants.
That's where we've messed up.
No,
That's
it's not.
exactly where we've messed up.
Make your money, Nico.
Stone's listening. He says, Luke and the Spank, the boys.
That's
Go
right,
Balls.
Stone.
What's up, Stone? Thanks for listening. Hopefully it ain't buffering too bad. All right, today is National Backwards Day. Who on the Vawls Deep podcast is the most backwards?
We all know who it is.
No, we
It's the
know.
most inbred
No, we know who it
hit
is.
person ever.
Yep.
He talks about NASCAR.
Yep,
he
exactly.
talks about everything, and he ain't even here.
And
to
his
enjoy
name
it.
is Spanky.
He's probably somewhere face down in a beaver. Who knows where he's at? It is freaking Corbin.
No,
He's got NASCAR media
no.
passes.
The most backwards person on this podcast today is Spanky, and that's for sure. Hey, Spanky.
Well, who else
Hey,
you
wait,
gonna say?
wait,
You
wait,
ain't
wait,
gonna
wait.
say yourself if we
Well,
can't talk
Spanky.
about him.
What team are you a fan of? Whoa. What team are you a fan of today? Tennessee? Florida?
Look, we know not to talk about my past and sins.
Cofield? Wartburg?
Well, look,
Petros?
you know how all that. Look,
Wait.
you know I'm not one in Petros.
Oliver
People try to
Springs?
fight me. You don't talk about that.
Oliver Springs? Well, they pay you enough. I bet he put that purple and gold on.
No.
Guarantee you would. Are you team NWA Joe or are you not?
Oh, yeah. There we go with that one. We're still up in there on that one.
Yeah, you don't even eat cereal or cinnamon. That's as backwards as it gets.
Oh, I hate Sarah, and you know I hate cinnamon. That's the two worst things that Jesus ever put on this earth.
I could say Corbin because he thinks NASCAR is the most exciting sport in the world. He's delusional as their ratings are half of what they were 20 years ago. I looked them up, Corbin. They're half of what they were 20 years ago.
Spurs bashing all of us, damn it.
Oh, man. This is about, these bashes are about as bad as the Ice Bears.
Corbin, God, the Ice Bears are horrible. Sorry. Come see us February 9th. We're renaming the Ice Bears on February 9th. Rebranding the whole thing.
Really?
Yeah, we're changing our name and everything.
Well, what's it going to be?
I'm not allowed to say. It's a top secret ordeal.
You got to come find out on February 9th.
February 9th. Tickets available. Ticketmaster.com. Call 865-525-7825.
Is that really the number?
It is.
Oh,
He's got it memorized by heart. Do you know the number for Wartburg today?
Wartburg today.
Yeah.
Wartburg today?
Yeah, the newspaper. Do you know that number?
Wartburg today.
Do you know
No,
that number?
but I heard they, never mind.
Okay. I just didn't know.
All right. Which pet is best, a cat or a dog?
I'll let you go on this one.
Well, we'll have to have some context on this because I love me a awesome dog. Dogs are great.
I like
dogs are great. But personally, all I have is a cat. And I'll tell you why I have that cat.
Bullshit!
I'll tell you why I have that cat. I have that cat because I can leave at home, set it a bowl of food out, change its litter box, and come back 7 days later, and it just looks at me like, yep, welcome home. That's it. It goes on its business. I don't have to be there to take care of the cat. You got a dog, you have to take care of it all the time. You have to let it out. You have to walk it because it's just going to crap everywhere if you don't. I love dogs. My mom next door has a golden retriever who's awesome. Her name's Holly. Not named after Holly Warlick. I think she's named after Holly Warlick.
Yeah, I think that's a terrible name for a dog.
Yeah.
Oh, God. But no, I'm going to go with a dog because, one, I have a childhood trauma with a cat. One time when I was a kid, they got me a kitten, and then I had the kitten sleep with me. I was like 7 years old. And that
Did you squash it?
No, that cat
You squashed
scratched
it.
me all night long. It was a bad experience. And cats shed. Okay,
Hey.
they leave hair everywhere. And so do
Hey,
some dogs.
We're
too.
talking about dogs and cats, and Coach Ryan Jackson just joined us. He's got a story about a little dog.
No.
I'll just leave it at
I
that.
don't know. I don't know if we want to know. Oh,
No,
God,
you don't wanna know.
I don't even want to know.
Sorry, Ryan.
Oh gosh. But no, I like dogs. Okay, I'm not a cat person. I'm not a pussycat man. What's new, pussycat?
Listen, this is straight up honest. I put my cat in my divorce papers.
Oh.
I did. She wasn't taking it. She was not taking that cat. It's my cat, damn
She
it.
wasn't taking that puss.
She can have that.
Take one, she can get another. Who should Cody Rhodes pick to fight at WrestleMania?
It's easy. It's Roman Reigns. He's got to finish the story. He's got to go after the title that his dad never won, and that was the WWE Championship. He's been on Raw for over a year with that world title, and he doesn't care about it. And until Monday when Seth made a good promo about it being Dusty's title, well, guess what? Dusty wanted the WWE title.
It is Dusty's title. No, Dusty wanted the World Heavyweight Championship.
He wanted the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
That's what dadgum Seth Rollins has is the WWE
No, that's
World
what Roman
Heavyweight
has.
Championship.
Roman has. They
Roman
combined
has
the Universal
no.
and the
Roman
WWE World
has
Heavyweight
some kind of
Championship together.
stupid ass name. WWE
They
Universal
have to
Heavyweight
combine
Champion.
It has the
doesn't even have a name.
lineage and the history with it.
Seth
And
Rollins-
Roman has the title for so many days. It means something.
A title that's defended once or twice a year.
Because it's a big deal. How many times back then did they defend the title?
Cody wants to be the workhorse champion, defending the World Heavyweight Championship
If he really
multiple
wanted that
times a
belt,
month.
why couldn't he have got it this whole year?
Oh, you know.
He is on the same brand as him all year long.
Well,
But he wanted to finish his story, what he ended last year at Mania, getting beat, sitting there on the stage. He wanted to get back to that moment.
Clearly, Seth Rollins sees money in this for challenging Cody Rhodes to a match at WrestleMania.
Well, yeah, everyone knows.
And I don't
it's
blame
money.
Seth Rollins. Which match would you rather see? Would you rather see Cody Rhodes face Roman Reigns in another boring match where Paul Heyman's going to get involved? Or do you want to see Cody Rhodes face Seth Rollins in a pure wrestling match?
Well, here's the thing with me too. I see wrestling different than a lot of people. Everyone loves the matches and stuff. I'm not a big wrestling match guy.
you're a promo guy, aren't you?
I am a storyteller. I love
Yeah.
stories. And the story that is told with Roman and Cody for all year long, for Roman Reigns being the kid of the Samoan heritage, and for Dusty to say he wishes that his kid was just like Roman. The story there where Dusty was teaching Roman for all them years. Cody had to leave, come back, do it his own. Roman, over 1,000-day reign as champion. Ain't been pinned in over 4 years.
So I'll give you this. So is this a product of The Rock coming back?
Here's what I think. If what they're doing is they're
planting
waiting.
a seed. I mean,
They're waiting. If The Rock says I'm good, it will be Cody Rhodes versus Seth. If The Rock says not right now, it will be Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns.
and you know, we done this segment to argue, and I already knew that you was going to say Roman Reigns, so I took Seth to argue
Nah,
with you.
you just had to get me pissed.
But I sure as hell hope Cody Reigns takes Roman Reigns' belt.
Yeah.
I really do.
It's time.
I can't
You gotta finish the
I can't
story.
argue that. He's got to finish
That's the
story.
rose of baby boy.
Oh God.
Or he faces Roman Reigns and loses again.
Oh God.
I'd love
That
it.
God.
I love it. I would
God.
love it.
No.
Anything to piss him off, I'd love it.
Oh.
All right, I don't know how much of that is clear that y'all could hear, but I said clear with a C.
I'm about to say, hey,
Oh,
get
you look
canceled.
at me. You look at me funny there.
He was looking at Tony Vitello earlier.
Hey.
Thank
about hot
you
dogs.
to Travis Duncan, Premier Excavation, for sponsoring that segment. Make sure to reach out to him for any of your excavation or land needs. Let us know in the comments who you believe won the duel. If you could even hear anything. So let's go ahead and go over pick'em records one more time. Corbin first place, 111.68. Spanky second place, 109.71. I'm in third place, 108.71. Spur is last with an overall record of 107.73.
But
The scores, though, that's still going to matter. We predicted the final score.
yeah,
So
I'm done.
the most I could do is tie with Corbin. That's the absolute most,
Okay.
because both of us picked the Chief. Anyway, but Spanky's going to have to draw out of the cup of misfortune. Are you ready, big guy?
Yeah, go ahead, give
You
it
ready?
to me.
All right, you shaking it? You want me to shake it?
You can shake it.
Shake, shake,
Shake
shake.
it off.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off.
Shake. Oh, yeah. Because the player's going to.
Oh, would it be a good one?
Let us see it.
Take a Ric Flair slap to the chest.
Oh, he's done this before.
From who?
Your
from
choice of a slapper.
From me. Come on, Gully, from me.
Ooh, you gonna do it right now?
It's too damn cold right now. Shit.
Oh, we can do it right now. We got time to kill.
Yeah, I'll let Spur give it to him.
Right now?
Yeah, go
All right,
ahead.
you gonna take your shirt off?
No, I ain't taking my shirt
Oh,
off.
it don't
wasn't on there.
count.
You gotta take your shirt off.
No.
It says to the chest, not to the shirt.
It says
The
chest.
chest is the chest area.
It says chest.
No. Shirt on.
He's scared of it.
Shirt
what
on.
he is.
Look,
Don't
we
worry.
might as well promote this. Like,
Okay.
why do it in front of 6 people with the
Where is
reference
it? This
screen?
it?
Yep.
All right.
All right, coming up next week, Spanky's going to
Next week, shirtless.
take a
I
chop
never
to the
said
chest
shirtless.
shirtless.
You done got an ice bath naked. It ain't gonna hurt nothing to take your shirt off.
Shirtless.
You said shirtless.
I never.
That's what
did.
you just said.
I never did.
You just said
Pull
it.
up the clip.
Did you not just say
Yeah,
I
yeah.
said shirtless?
Nope.
Shirtless.
I
That's
ain't
what you
agreed
just
to.
said. All right, so Spanky's got to take a Ric Flair slap to the chest. Let's go over the rest of these that we got to do.
You know how
All
many
right.
chops I've taken before?
I know.
And until you get one from Big Thrill Billy Silas Mason, then you
Then take your shirt off.
I'm
There's
good.
gonna be nothing.
You scared of the referee?
look. It doesn't matter who gives you a chop. Chops suck. It don't matter who.
They suck worse in the cold.
God, yeah.
All right, walk backwards in a store and check out with something.
Yes. That's
that-
more difficult than I thought because I attempted that already.
That's gonna be Spur. We're gonna film all these too.
I'm going to have somebody directing me.
Who got the Waffle House? That's Corbin,
That's
right?
Corbin, yeah.
Corbin has to do the Waffle House challenge, so he's got to stay at Waffle House.
That's
for-
where he is. He's waiting on us at the Waffle House.
he's got. He's got to be there for 24 hours for every waffle that he can eat. That's gonna knock an hour off of his time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's Corbin's. Spanky has to purchase a candle, Vaseline, a cucumber, whipped cream, and a condom from a store, not self-checkout. I can't wait for that one. That one's going to be
Yeah.
funny.
I'll be behind him walking backwards.
Spur has to dye his hair orange temporarily for a game.
We're going to do that
So
soon.
we can do that for like baseball or
We can do it
basketball.
anytime. Yeah, any game. I'll do that just for fun of it.
Spur also has to do an embarrassing social media post picked by the Vawls Deep panel.
Yeah, I don't know if I could beat Donna Plowman now.
Let's see. I have to do the fingernails, right? That's
Yeah,
mine.
you had to paint
All
your
right,
fingernails.
so I've got to record myself getting my toes and fingernails painted.
Oh, you know Ella would
orange.
enjoy that.
Ella will have it all over me. Wax your chest to do a power T. Is that
That's
one
you.
mine too?
Yep.
I have to let it grow out, I guess. Who's the Jehovah Witness one?
Oh, God, it's me. I forgot about that one.
All right. Spur has
go to Jehovah's
Spur
Witness.
has to pretend to be a Jehovah's Witness at a stranger's house. That's gonna be awesome.
I forgot all about that one. That's
We're
my
gonna have to
favorite.
get like a small camera, like
Yeah.
that you put somewhere. Yeah.
GoPro it.
Spanky, this is gonna be even more funnier since Christmas is done past. He has to send a Christmas card to someone that he hates, and we already know who that's gonna be. And I have to be a door greeter at McDonald's for 30 minutes. So
Well, I park cars at Walmart.
I forgot about that one. I don't know.
I ain't going to forget about either of these. We're doing them.
So Spur has to park, be a parking lot attendant and park cars at Walmart. How many is it? 5
I
or
don't
10
know.
or
There's
something?
yeah, some whatever.
Something like that. So
Until we get arrested.
yeah, I'm gonna miss these pick'ems, but we'll probably go back to trivia next week, and then
We may be able to do some college basketball pick'ems or something.
we can do we'll definitely do the NCAA tournament.
We can do WrestleMania pick'ems when it comes time. Yeah.
That was a hard no from Spur.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, Corbin be up for it.
If he shows up,
Yeah, I know.
This is a football podcast, not a wrestling podcast.
Hey, look, you got other podcasts around here talk about anything like horse shit and flies. Why can't we talk about wrestling?
Or shit flies.
all right. Thank y'all for listening to us. Sorry about the buffing. We'll try to buffer in. We'll try to
Hey,
get that.
NCAA, kiss our big orange ass.
Agreed. We'd love to hear from you. We're growing fast on all of our accounts, so just thank y'all and go Vols.
We don't give a piss about the time.